Push side to side. Now, a beginner, maybe 15 reps. After 15. Hi guys, welcome back. Sorry there's been a wee bit of a delay in my last videos. It's just I'm back at work now. I'm just finding it hard to do work, find time for family life, find time for my own training. So that's why my videos have kind of taken a back door or a back seat. But now that I'm back at work and I'm kind of into the swing of things, I'll try to upload a wee bit more videos as time goes on. Okay, so we're back in the gym. As you can see just behind me, okay, this is me and my brother's gym. So what's going to happen is my next few videos are going to be based around strength training, core work, ab training, and particularly aimed at the likes of runners. But it's not just runners that will benefit out of this, just the general population will, okay? So what we're going to be doing today is 3 strengthening exercises for the core and the abs. Okay, now there's loads of exercises that you can do for your core and abs, but these are my 3 go-to ones that are very easily done. They don't need to be done in the gym, you don't need any equipment, and if they're done right, maybe 2-3 times a week, you'll definitely benefit from them in the long run. Okay, so exercise number 1 is a bog standard plank. To me, it's a very boring exercise, but it's really important to do. Basically, your plank is going to strengthen your core muscles, which you can't physically see. Your core muscles, if you want to think about them, is like your building blocks to a house. If they're strong, everything around it is going to hold solid. Okay, so in particular, whenever you're running, the more strength you have in your core, the more upright you're going to be, the more energy efficient you're going to be, and then it's going to lead again to being a better runner. I'm sure you've seen it in the past where you're doing a race, you're coming to the end of the race, you're struggling, or the person beside you is struggling, but you can definitely notice those runners who strengthen their core or do core exercises to those runners that don't. The ones that have a strong core are able to still hold themselves upright, still keep their chest up and their eyes up, where the ones that don't have that core strength are kind of all over the place. Okay, so that's why we want to be, it's important to be hitting your core constantly. Okay, so a plank, in order to do it, you can do it all different ways. Some people do it in their hands. What we tend to do is it's on the elbows. So your elbows are going to be on the mat or carpet or tiles or whatever it needs to be. Your elbows are directly under your shoulders. Your 2 feet behind are close together, and all you're going to do is lift your whole body weight up. Okay, if you can see it in the camera, my full chain from my ankles into my hips into my shoulders is nice and straight. So you're just going to hold that out, and that's a plank. Okay, now what I would recommend if you're a beginner to doing planks and strength exercises, anywhere between 15 seconds to 45 seconds, maybe over 3 rounds is enough. Okay. If you're more advanced, then why not push it from 45 seconds to 1:30 minutes. But again, try to hit about 3 rounds, and if that starts to become a wee bit easier, then up it to maybe 4 rounds and 5 rounds. So that's exercise number 1. Okay, so exercise number 2 for your core and abs is an exercise that's going to hit into your lower abdominal muscles. Okay, this is going to be helping whenever you're running and you're having to pull the knee up. Okay, so again, as we get tired, we stop thinking about them things. But if you're strong in your ab area, it's going to help with your knee lift, which again will make you better and more efficient whenever you're running. So what we're going to be doing is, it's what's called leg extensions or leg tucks, or there could be other names out there for it. You're going to be lying on your back, your hands are by your side, your feet are lifted, and your heels are close to your back side. So what you can notice me doing is I'm going to lift my shoulders, my head off the ground. That just helps support the lower back. A lot of people that put their heads on the ground lift their lower back, and then it's going to just hurt in the long run. Okay, so my shoulders and my head are lifted. I'm looking through my legs, hands by the side, and we're out for a count of 3, 2, 1. We extend and then we pull in. 3, 2, 1, pull. Okay, now if you're feeling that, or feeling it in the back rather, I should say, try single leg extensions. So again, go out with 1 for 3, 2, 1, pull. and then the opposite side for 3, 2, 1, pull. But always try to get your extension, and as soon as you're out, pull it quick back in, okay? Now again, if you're new to all this, and you're only starting in your abs or your gym work, maybe 48 reps over 3 rounds is enough, okay? If you're feeling it in the back, then maybe not do it so much, okay? If you're a more advanced person, go from 10 to 20 reps, and again, always try to do 3 rounds with a wee bit of break in between. Okay, so my third and final exercise, or my go-to exercise for you runners at home or in the gym, is what's called a Russian twist. Okay, the Russian twist is going to get into your core muscles, your abs, the side of your abs being your oblique muscles. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is pull the heels nice and close to you. You're going to lift off. That's your balance, that's your starting point. From that, your hands are away, and all you're going to do, you don't need a weight, it's just going to be body weight. You're going to be touching side to side. Okay, every time I touch, I'm going to twist down my side, okay? But make sure you're not leaning back too much, otherwise the lower back takes too much hurt, okay? So it's just side to side. Now, a beginner, maybe 15 reps. After 15, take a rest, then go into a second round, then a third round. More advanced version is just 30 reps. And again, just keeping it all body weight. All these exercises you can do with weight, but body weight means that you can do at home, okay? And that's number 3. Okay, and that's more or less it. That's my 3 go-to exercises to strengthen your core, strengthen your abs, make you a more efficient runner, okay? The more you do this, the stronger you're going to become. You're going to be more upright, and you'll definitely notice it whenever you're running. Now, what I would recommend is at the end of a hard session, whether it be legs or upper body in the gym, or even if you're out for a run, sit down, get your mat out, 5 to 10 minutes, do 3 rounds of each exercise, then back into a second set, and then back into a third set, okay? Now, it'll be interesting to see what your exercises are, or what your go-to exercises are. So if you can comment below, it's just I'm always interested to know what other runners are doing. And also, while you're there, if you can smash the like button below, smash subscribe, sorry, and if you smash the bell icon, then you'll be notified with my future content, okay? So stay tuned. The next video I'm going to be doing is my 7 go-to exercises to strengthen the upper body and the legs, and again, particularly at you runners. Okay, see you then.